And you guys hear me over the music. I have not streamed this game before, so I'm not sure how this is. Hey Kenny, hey Hyphy. So I'll turn the music down. Let me make a couple adjustments. This is the first time I've messed with this game, so. Alright, how about now? Does that sound better? Or do we need to go a little lower with the music? Way better? Okay. Alright. Thank you, Kenny. This is the first time I've gotten to stream this game. I'm excited. This is a newer game out on Steam. It's currently in early access. The last time I checked, it was only like $10. Take a peek right now, actually. No. What is it going for now? Yeah, $10. $9.99 to buy this game right now for early access in Steam. What's up, Hyphy? So I was lucky enough to be able to participate in the what's it called, the testing of this game in the beta, and really excited I can finally stream it. We have not been able to do that until they released it. So here it is. It is still being worked on. There's still updates constantly, but I feel that this game is worth it, especially if you really enjoy management sims. And this one also includes music, so bonus. Okay, so now there's a difference between this version of the game. This is the regular version that is available for purchase, and then the experimental, which is that one that the testing group was given access to, that is not this version of the game. This is the version that is available for sale to everybody. So if you plan to purchase the game, this is the version you would be purchasing right now. I'm just going to go with making a new festival here. Part of how this game works is you get a space that has a specific size, biome, duration, price, all that stuff, and you can choose what level you want to play on. Basically, beginner, moderate, expert kind of idea here, but it's easier to do this very first one than it is for any other. This one I can do really quickly, so I'm gonna try to run through a whole festival with this. So now you get this big blank canvas here, and then this is where your people spawn from, like your bus stop. And then everywhere else around here is just your space. And you can build all the way up to the edges. And you have to cram as many things as possible into this space as you can, and still provide walkways for all of your people. All right. Over here in the build menu, you can separate everything up by category. This is your VIP section, your bungalows, the tent area is general admission. That's for, with these festivals, you have to have a place for your guests to stay. Hygiene, toilets, showers. Relaxation stuff here, and then other services like an ATM where they can, your guests can pull more money, or phone charging stations where your guests can charge their phones while they're visiting. The relaxation areas can be utilized by either people who are attending or the bands, which those are, you'll get to see them moving around on the screen. Your food and stuff. They've added a lot. They've added just since I've been in here. Okay, they're trying to change up some of this stuff per season. So last time they had like a fall theme. Now it looks like they're going for like a winter. They've still got like the large eating spaces like the beach bar, but now there's others like wine here. Let's see what else we got. Oh, here is the October. So I guess they're gonna leave that in there too, huh? That's nice. Okay, so there's still some of the fall themed stuff in there as well. Water provider. All right, this is activities. The trampoline's a newer one. Some of these people can get hurt on, especially the archery range. The merch shop, souvenir, and supermarket. These are your stages. Right now there's a small and a medium stage. Your backstage area. There's an RV. That's where your bands get to relax. Not every band in this game requires you to have one of these, but a lot of them do, especially the better ones. Catering is not always expected, but it's like an extra bump. Makeup trailer is the same thing. Usually you don't have to use makeup trailer and catering until you've reached higher levels. The green rooms are like a practicing room for your groups. Let's see. Management. Okay, so there's different tents for different things, and they all take up space. So you have to utilize, especially in this map, um, not as you don't get to utilize all of these in the beginning, which means you'll be doing more work in this map if you can't fit it in. So like I'm only going to put the security tent and waste management, only because you have to have security. You just have to have security. And then waste management, there's always garbage, so you have to have waste management. The things like warehouse, which is storage and restocking for a lot of your other stuff, you're not going to have space for that here. So you're going to have to manually go through and restock stuff. It can be a pain, but at least you'll get a notification, so you'll be able to adjust that. The medical tent, that's hit or miss. I use it sometimes in this map only because space. And then mechanics fix stuff so you don't have to, click and fix as well. So there's lots of different stuff that you have to actually manage within the game. Your billboards, lighting here. These come up with advertising and stuff. That has to do with your sponsors and all that, which I'll also show more about that. And then entrances, fencing, hedges. These hedges can be used as fencing as well. This is where I usually start. I start by blocking off the entire space so that way people can't slide in. So we're just going to kind of follow the edges. This very last fence, it won't take unless you start from the side and work your way over, no matter where you place it. If you start from here and go this way, it won't connect. It just doesn't work. But you can get it to hug the edges pretty tight if you do it this way. Now, I think I'm going to have the entrance. See, everything has a space it has to utilize here. I'll have the entrance go this way. Not close enough, hold on. Now, something's may or may not have to be placed here. I usually don't position this here. I'm trying something a little different. We'll see if people try to slide in there or not. All right. I'm going to rotate around the tree here and bring this over. How much space we got to give this? Probably one more. I'll go this way. This over here is going to end up being whoa, there we go. It's going to end up being the backstage area, and the stage is going to line up over here. So people are going to hover around here. Usually I make that corner a little It's neater, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna place the stage over here and put the backstage stuff over here, just so that way the tents and all that stuff can be out over in this main area. Yes, people do try to sneak in. That's why they give you so many things in this game to help with crowd control, like the gates, the entrances, the hedges. You're also like the plants and stuff. Some of these objects, like the cactuses, the bushes, stuff like that, can be used for crowd control as well. There's the asphalt stuff like the that you get to make your walkways and surfaces with. I usually don't mess around with all that in this map, but yeah, garbage bins, all that stuff can be used that way. I'm not going to make a VIP area in this map only because it is so small. Get a little closer down here. So we're going to map out where we're going to have the tent area here. Oh. So now this area here, if we click on it, it says that it has a max capacity of 128 visitors, and it tells you how big it is. $128 is not bad. There's still a walkway here. Let's make sure. Because walkways are very important. You have to have space. Like right here is a good space that allows for the flow of people, especially when they come in and expand out. I'm going to go with some of the backstage items first. Everything has like a radius, if you can see here around it, that that the object itself is supposed to be like a reach. With this one, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that just means it has to be within that to the things that the people that are utilizing it want to use, like the stage, VIP stuff, or stuff like that that the bands utilize, or like the rest areas for bands only. Things like that have to be within that space if that particular band is assigned to it. I'm only going to add 2. Let's see, let's put a stage down. Wrong one. We're going to go with a small stage because it's space, but if you see here, it's like a truck, and then it's got an entrance walkway, so you cannot block this back entrance. Here is where the artists or the bands go in. You cannot block that at all. On the front, one side is for in and one side is for, oh, I did not mean to place that there. I'll fix it. But one side is for in and one side is for out. So you cannot block the front of this either. Like this is blocked. Nobody could use this right now. All right, so back to being able to rotate this. I'm going to rotate it this way. I'm going to hug the side and still leave space so that way people can get around and into the back. Be right about there. People can still enter and exit the stage area here. And the bands can access this and enter here to go up into the back of the stage. They do have smaller toilets. I always go with this one because you just need toilets. You just do. So this one, we're going to try to slide in. Let's see, where can we slide this one in? It might block the walkway there and there, so we're going to go with right over here. And get it to sit as close as we can to this rock. The entrance of the restroom is right here. I don't usually put a shower container in here only because, you know, with a one-day festival on this map, it's not really necessary. But I'll put 2 of these. There's one. Probably put the other one over here. I'm going to put an activity or something right here, so I'll probably place that next to that once I squeeze that in. Let's see. Those are too big. The archery range is pretty large. It's a long one. Put that there. I don't know about that space, though. Let's see. Probably fit more here. Put some darts. And this one. It's kind of big. It won't. There we go. And then the rodeo machine's another one that people get hurt on a lot. The photo booth fits. Okay, so let's see if we can fit a shower right up over there now. Probably fit it right here. See if we can slide this in back here. Try to make there we go. There's another restroom. I gotta place some merch. Alright, secure the tent. Yeah, waste management. Let's see here. This one's a little bigger. So kind of throw that one over here. There has to be an ATM, so I'm going to place one of those. And we have to worry about food and other stuff. Water container. That might block that pathway. We'll put it right there. That looks good. This is the hardest part, deciding which few that you can fit into this space when you've got so many options. There has to be drinks, there has to be food. And then alcohol is separate than regular drinks also. I have not tried to run a festival without an alcohol stall of some sort. I just don't think it would go very well. Let's see. Well, how about we go with the festive stuff? We'll go with the winter theme. So, candy cane, what's that? Oh, okay. It's like a little sweets booth then. What else we got? We got mulled wine, so we could utilize that one. I'll put that right over here. We're gonna fit this one. Oh, look, the candy canes glow. Wine and candy canes, huh? See if we can fit a food booth here. There's food. And then drinks. Okay, so we've got food, we've got drinks, got water, got alcohol. We've got our tent space, 128 visitors. Usually I try to add another tent space in and then leave less room for all the extras, but this time I'm going to go with this and try something a little different. Toilets. Now we just got to add some rest areas. The rest areas, these ones are new. I haven't got to use these ones. That looks like a little table. Oh, and that's okay. Well, we'll do this one. Why not? A little something different. So, you have to add some of these in for your regular guests. Yeah, I've never seen a real life festival without alcohol, so I think it'd be kind of weird. For sure. This one seems kind of big, but there we go. So now once I've placed them, I have to actually label them or mark them to be used by the bands only. Okay. So there's one there. That's nice. This one is the other one. Looks like it takes up what about the same amount of space. So this one here, I'm gonna leave this one just for regular people. So you could also for bands, or you could for VIPs only. But there has to be some of these designated around so people can hang out. Let's see. We'll give the bands an... you know what? That rock's probably in the way. Give them another one, like, right there. Another one of those there. Let's see, we got photo booth. But we put the... See, oh, I forgot how big that one is. Oh, yeah, no trampoline. It's huge. Bumper cars is also very big, or else I would. Put the bull ride here. This one, people are going to get hurt left and right. But, you know what? I might have to move this and put the... Yeah. So there's that. Let me go move the candy cane over to the other side. I usually wait to place the billboards until I get to the part that I am starting to look at my sponsors, and I'm about to do that now. So I'm going to close out of this menu. We still do have to add some more stuff, but this is kind of bare minimum here, what you need in order to start a festival. And the ATM machine is very important. People run out of money, they stop spending. Right now, there's nothing planned, so this is what your operation plan looks like. Depending on how many days your festival is, this would show you scale of days from arrival to departure. This is your information that you have about your ticket sales. Shows you up here you've got a maximum amount of tickets available, the amount of tent space here. And we don't have anything going on for VIP with this map, so none of this is really for the VIP stuff is filled in at all. Once I start booking bands is when I get to start messing with my ticket price. This right now gives you you slide this around. As you slide this around here, it'll estimate your demand for tickets. Right now it doesn't really show much because there's no bands signed, no sponsors. So it's kind of yeah. Now we're going to look at sponsors. These are things here that you can assign sponsors to. They advertise on them. I have space for 4. I don't have to use all 4. Each sponsor has requests that they would like you to fulfill in order to utilize them, and it can cause a negative effect if you get a sponsor and you don't pay attention to their requests. It's best to not use a sponsor if you don't think you can fulfill the request, because it can set you back in the game, which I learned that kind of early on. Like this one here, they will give me this amount of money. I have to have at least 137 regular ticket prices. The thing is, I don't have that set up here, so I can't utilize this because I only have 128 tickets that I can sell. So I can't use this sponsor. It wouldn't work. This one requires VIP tickets, so if I were to take this one, I wouldn't be able to do it either. And they want 22, so that's quite a few. So over here, this Brink Station, they don't want me to hire a specific band. They don't want hip hop at all. So in order for them to be happy with what I do, it would require me to not have any hip hop, and it looks like this band here is also hip hop, so they just don't like hip hop. Now, sometimes they give you money, and sometimes they give you stuff. Like this one, they would give me 4 free showers if I did this, along with 7,000, which that's not really a huge deal there. Not to cut out an entire uh, genre of music, it wouldn't be beneficial. So I'm not even gonna look at that one either. This one here, let's see here. Now, festival ratings, they depend on who you book. So your festival rating will go up as you start assigning bands. And they don't want metal. So they that one's another hard one because that would cut out an entire group of music. Metal. So this, they just don't want one band from an EDM category. This one, they want to have a band. So this one, I would look up this band to see what their requirements are before I would agree to this. So let's see, have the South Techno. So I can go look this band up. Oh, wrong one. Over here, they're techno. Alright, have the South. See them so far. Let's just look up techno. What was that? Oh, that's a new button. Okay. Salt. The nobody. Did I miss it? Where the hell is it? Alright. Display. The South. There it is. So, their requirements. Some bands have requirements that they need you to fulfill in order for them to be happy when they come and perform. Some have very easy ones, and some have hard ones. Like this one, I wouldn't be able to do automatically because I don't have a medium stage. I have a small stage. So right off the bat, they wouldn't even perform. They would come to the concert, they would stand there and protest, and then give me a shitty review at the end. That's kind of what they would do. So I'm not even gonna attempt to do that. Plus, they want a 31 music rating. That wouldn't happen on this small one either. So I know that I'm not going to use that sponsor. Don't assign rock. So this one I could do, but then it would cut out this one particular band. I mean, we'll take it. Now I have to remember when I go to book bands not to book that band. Okay, so no VIP tickets. This one I already have fulfilled is just to have a reputation of 19. So I'm going to take that one. let's see, have a festival rating. That one's not too bad. 0.58, that's not bad. You know, I'm gonna have a folk band booked. That's easy. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna roll the dice on it because I think that a 0.58 rating for the genre here is not that hard, so I can do that. Even though I don't have any bands booked, it's hard to guesstimate sometimes when you're looking at before you book the bands. I'm not going to worry about the fourth, only because I've got plenty of money going on here. You see, unless there's one that stands out right away. Yeah. Not doing that. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to booking some bands. So now, the only thing I have to add is green room. I'm going to wait and make sure that I actually have bands that require that before I add one, only because of space. I'm going to go with all fulfilled only just to see who pops up. That'll get me started with booking. I know I had to have a folk band on here anyway, so this one works. I can negotiate pricing here to make them ignore certain needs. But I don't need to with this one because it's all fulfilled, so. Book the band. Separate entrance, yeah. No way. That's a no. What do they want here? They want separate entrance. Wow. What do they want here? Green room. Okay, so they do want a green room. Do you want a green room? They want a separate entrance. So I wouldn't be able to utilize the ones that want a separate entrance, but I could use these that require green room. So because oops, what's that? This one wants a green room, I'm gonna take you. Do the green room right. Nope, that's separate entrance. What's it? Green room, okay. I can add a green room right now. Usually put a small one in on this map here. There's their green room. Alright, so I'm going to go and place down, in order to do this, I'm just going to throw these on here to bring up my rating. And then see what else becomes available. They are adding more bands to this. In the beginning, there was very few bands. But, yeah. Now, what do we got? We got, makeup trailer. Separate entrance. We're not doing that. Everybody want a separate entrance. Let's see. Can we fit one? Because that would open up so many. This map is so tough for that. No, I don't think we could. This festival's gonna suck. I can't get more people. Okay. So now we can choose to add some groups to this that are going to be unhappy if we don't fulfill all of the requirements that they want. And we may end up having to do that just to be able to run a festival on this one. Well, let's see here. You don't need that. See, that's just as easy as that. Paying them off. I have the extra money, so it's not so bad. Got to make sure that the requirements are met, though. Ooh, look at those. Separate entrance, huh? Okay, these guys. Hmm. Nope. All right. Oops, wrong button again. Wrong one. There we go. So now I'm just going to pull everybody off here. And start placing. People will show up. They'll do stuff, so you can... I try to space it from the end forward. I'm going to sort this by popularity. It's going to put your more popular groups at the bottom. These guys have a 1 hour set. They just kind of stack them up from the bottom up. Alright, 30. Not happy. Requirements. Exclude metal. Ah, they're not going to be happy. I need to run a festival. So they'll probably give me a shitty review. And they don't want rock. They won't be happy. Whatever. It'll still work out, though. I'll get a couple of bad reviews, but I will be able to run a festival. There's enough groups. So now I'm going to go back and check out my ticket prices. It's not going to be the best festival just because I kind of crammed stuff in there. But I'm going to slide this because I can... I like to take it up to where it's about 50%. And I believe I should be ready to start a festival now. Double check everything. It's going to tell me up here that these 2 bands are not satisfied. I know that. I threw them in there anyway because I needed a couple extra bands. So this is going to affect my score. I could have added another sponsor. Oh, that's another thing. I got to set up my sponsor points. I forgot to do that. Okay, so you get sponsors, they give you money, then they expect you to advertise. So now you have to place your advertisements. I pressed the wrong one. Okay, so on here, these guys are already satisfied. They needed 54, they got 54. These all here are extra places that can be advertised on. I have to fulfill these. And this is where I can assign extra like billboards, stuff, and place those around here that will also give the sponsors a place to advertise. So before I do this, just because I know I'm going to need a few more, I'm going to add a couple. Big ones get more points. And you got medium, small. I like these. These ones are small. You can place them in random places. I'll throw a big one back here because that won't let me, will it? There it goes. Okay. Let's see what we need now. Auto assign. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Guess I added a. Can take out one of the columns. So I'll take this one and get rid of it. And I'll just assign somebody else the. How about you? There we go. Everybody's assigned. So now I can run a festival. Up here is where you've got your time. You can change your speed, make it go faster. These are like a quick view at your stats and stuff, everything you have set up. I'm going to run this festival. It's not going to be a big one because there's not a lot of bands, but you'll get to see how this works. Ticket sales, bands. Yeah, we're done. All right, so we're going to start a festival. It gives you a little checklist here so you can kind of make sure that you got everything done. You have to have your accommodations, your entrance, your stage. You have to have scenery, which I did not adapt the scenery a lot to this one, only because I was kind of pushing through for a quick concert here. But you can adapt the scenery with, bushes and flowers and trees and all that stuff, and the objects they have for you to place. And that will increase your rating, because if people are happy with their view, they're happier while they're at your festival. We didn't sell any early bird tickets. Do it. Here come the people. They're going to come in and they're setting up their tents. Starting to get a little congested with the traffic, but it's working out. I am going to move some security guards around to different places so they patrol. I like to put one in the backstage area, one over by the tents, one over by the stage, one over here by the entrance. And then I've also got my janitors. I have to place them in areas around. And go over there. They each have their own, here, I go to place it, you can see when I go to place it, there's like a circle around them. Oh, someone's hurt already. Now, because I don't have medics, I have to medicate them, and I have to medicate them quickly. Because they got hurt on the bull ride. We knew that was going to happen. Alright, where else? I got distracted. Put one over there. Put one over there. Put one over here. I can move them around more. They're going to bring the trash back over here to this area. You can see them moving around and cleaning up after people. People are hanging out in the resting areas here, eating their food. Oh, I don't have the mechanics, so I have to do some repairs. Clogged toilet, we'll get that. An emergency, oh no, there we go. They got hurt. Dirt. When the bands show up, they honk at you. Everybody's getting something to eat. Now I'm going to speed it up a little bit, only because at this point the bands aren't arriving yet. So we're going to watch them move. Oh. Got to repair this toilet. And the water's out of stock, so there it goes. Now we can move that back up. Coconut shy's broken. We got to repair that. As things get used, they can get damaged. Alright, I gotta slow it down again. Hit up the medical emergency first. We knew the bull ride would do this a lot. Okay, so fixing the wine. Fixing the merch shop. And these toilets, okay. Repair the ATM. Clogged pipes. Everybody's gonna go rest in their tents. Here come the bands. They're gonna come one at a time. You have to greet them or they get pissed. Say, hey, what's up? Welcome the band. And then you have to look at what their requirements are. I don't remember. Oh, stop it. I'm gonna click on there. Okay, so it looks like they require the backstage RV. So there's another group. And another one. Those guys look pretty kick-ass. Big rabbit heads. They're going to hang out in all their areas before they start. Concert should be starting soon. Oh, there's another band. The guests are starting to move about. Here they come out of their tents. Another band. They don't require an RV. This building here will be assigned to each band before they perform. So there's time slots. The rodeo machine, we'll repair that. And the toilets, again, we'll clean those. There we go. So far I'm making a profit. Oh, drinks. Gotta repair the drinks. Now people are gonna start coming over to the stages because soon here, because the bands will be coming. Oh, food's restocked. There we go. See who's waiting to go on back here. Nobody yet. Oh no, the toilet. Hey, that again. And the shower. See, they will fit through the smallest spaces here. Like I could have put something here to block this flow. Wow, they're even going between the building and the stage. Photo booth. Uh-oh. That bull. Drinks. Up here. You have to welcome them pretty quick. They get upset. Here we go. You can move your cleaners around if you're missing areas. Van. This way. Emergency. Ah, the bull. Stock. You're gonna get a lot of broken things that you have to repair over and over again if you don't have mechanics. Same with restocking, but on this map it kind of is what it is. Oh, the concert started. Let me come around here. Okay, so now here's what it looks like when they are on stage. You got people out here. And they have their performances. And you can see the people are going up and using all the stuff, and each item or each object they interact with has a time limit that it keeps them occupied for. They're all just going to town, moshing out for that group. Grab you. Ooh, they are all crammed in there. The more popular the group, the more people will gather at the stage. You can still see the bands walking around using everything while everybody else is over here jamming. Hey, it looks like that's over. Uh-oh. People got stuck. Did they get stuck? Oh, they're making their way out. Good. I did not think they'd squeeze through there. Damn. Yes, yes, yes. All the people are walking around and using all this stuff and then leaving litter everywhere. Little people will carry the last thing they interact with. So if they buy food, they carry that. If they interact with, say, the archery, they'll have a bow and arrow. They go to the drinks, they'll have a drink. Now that the concert is over, I am gonna unclick that and allow people to use that. They probably won't. but rodeo machine. All right, looks like everybody's calmed down for the night here. The festival's about over. Down here you can check the satisfaction rating. So far, it wasn't so bad. I know for a fact I'm going to have 2 bands that are going to be upset with me because I did not fulfill everything, but for the most part, should be a very successful festival. Small festival. Ah, here you go. Everybody can start leaving after they use stuff here. Eight hours remaining. It's the vacate time. Everybody's gonna buy their last minute stuff and leave. I think everything's pretty much cleaned up. Yeah. So I can close and end now, or I can let it go, and I'm pretty much done with everything. These people are probably, you see, are they stuck or are they still interacting? Idle. Well, I'm gonna end the festival. All right, let's see the numbers. Not so bad for a small festival. So now it's gonna go over things that influenced how everything went. Merch shop. There is a merch shop. I don't know. I'll have to look that one over. They didn't like the quality of the relax area. Hmm. Next time I come back and do this, I will have to try for the medium size. The worst album. It was a pile of garbage, seriously. Why did A Answer even release that album? See, this is what I was talking about when it comes to the reviews and stuff. The festival itself can influence the people who attend it and the people who promote it. So for your sponsors and for your bands and whatnot, they can receive negative outcomes too. What was that? Out of 12 concerts, not a single one of them was good? Oh my god. so harsh. So damn harsh. Ooh. Natasha Weeks, seriously. The private hour. Okay, so the rumors are true. Natasha Weeks will join the private hour next week. Okay, so this is a bad thing. Some might like this, but many fear that Natasha Weeks is simply not the right person for the position. Okay. 11 are bad, why go to the 12th one? Wow. Non-stop drink sentence to pay $1 million in taxes? That's a lot of taxes. Sentence to pay back for $1 million. Oh look, okay, now we're getting into some positive stuff. Acquittal. Music Geo paid required taxes, says court. Okay, well I guess there's a lot of tax stuff in this game now. Okay, so they got somebody new in podium drinks. Well, there was a lot more bad than good in that one, but I mean, the profit was nice. There used to be some glitches where people would get stuck and wouldn't move. When that happens, you can tank, like this one here. Let's see. I can look at this and see. Previous festivals. This one right here. That is what happened with me there. And with this one here, people got stuck. But that problem looks like it's been fixed. Now they can fit through the small spaces now. But, yeah. So, like, this game's only like $10 right now on Steam. Just the link. Post it again real quick. If you're interested in checking this game out, it's only $10. I think it's worth it, but I'm a sucker for these types of games. I am going to end the stream today. Thank you for coming through and watching. Next time I come through and play this one, I will go with medium build. Bye!
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.